today I'm going to be making an infusion oil. Infusion oils are very easy to make, and you can use them for many different reasons. Some people use it to cook. I make my infusion oils to create different creations like hair oil, skin creams, and body butters. So today we're going to be making an infusion oil that's going to be good for eczema and psoriasis. As you can see, I have all my herbs here, and I have my oils here. So the first thing that you want to do is get a jar that you're going to store your infusion oil in. This jar you're also going to be creating the actual infusion oil in. The herbs are calendula. So calendula herb is really good for your skin. It helps repair your skin. It helps repair scars. And it also helps fight infection and bacteria on the skin. We have comfrey. Comfrey is an herb that is really good for sprains, cuts, bruises. It is very good for healing the skin. It is an herb that is external use only. And this is the secret weapon that I am always using, St. John's wort. St. John's wort is really good for psoriasis. It's really good for your skin psoriasis. Very good to drink as well in regards to psoriasis. You can make a tea. We know St. John's wort as a heal-all herb. So St. John's wort is popular for its space and memory and cognitive issues. It's good for helping patients with dementia and patients that suffer from Alzheimer's disease. So that's what it's most popularly used for, but it is a heal-all herb, and it's good for your immune system. And recently discovered by me, it is really good for psoriasis, so I'm going to be using it in this mixture of herbs today. And then we have chickweed. Chickweed is an herb that is really good for allergies, it is really good for eczema, and it is good for different types of skin allergies and skin diseases. Also use chickweed because it helps fight infections on the skin. It helps with inflammation, so it helps with itchiness and redness and just the irritation of the skin. It helps with the allergy part, the allergy symptom part of any type of eczema or psoriasis or any type of skin disease that you're having. So our second to last herb is horsetail. Horsetail is really strong and powerful herb. It has a silica compound in it, which is also found in hair, skin, and nails. And so we use this because it helps repair the skin as well, and it helps heal. And last but not least, rose hips. Rose hips, as we know, is very rich and high in vitamin C. It has about 500 times more vitamin C than a regular orange. So we use rose hips because we use it for the vitamin C to help with our skin. What we'll do now is we will take this combo and we're gonna pour our herbs our oil right on top of it. And what will happen is there's two ways that you can do infusions. You can do a infusion with heat, and you can do an infusion without heat. In order to do an infusion without heat, I would cover this with the oil, like so, and give it a little shake. And I would let this sit for about 4 to 8 weeks. I would give this a shake every single day, or as often as I can remember, in order to make sure that this is getting infused. That would be the infusion process without heat. After the weeks have passed, then you would take a strainer, you would strain the herbs out of this, you'll have your oil. So the infusion process with heat, I'm going to take this and I'm going to create a double boiler method, which I'm going to show you in a second. And with the double boiler method, I'm going to heat this up and activate the herbs inside of this jar right here.
Alright, so we love the double boiler method because it's just an easy thing you can do at home without buying expensive gadgets for infusions. So you just fill your pot up with a good height of water, because remember, we're going to be simmering this for 30 minutes to an hour and you don't want your water to evaporate. Make sure you keep checking on your water so that you don't burn your pot or burn your glass. So when the water starts to get low, you just add more water, and this is the infusion method with heat.
Okay, so we did the double boiler method for the infusion, and now our oil is ready. It is still kind of hot because I have no patience. You should let that cool off before you do the straining part of it. I'm gonna use a towel for now. And the smell is very rich, so that's how you know it's been infused. Now, so you wanna get you a strainer and a bowl, or you can do this directly into the jar that you're gonna be storing it in. That would actually be more efficient, but I don't have any more empty jars, so I'm just gonna do it into a bowl. So this is better if you use a cheesecloth, which I don't have any with me, so I'm just using a strainer for right now. But if you use a cheesecloth, you won't get little dust pieces. So some of the herbs break up
into fine pieces, and so the finer pieces will go through the strainer. If you don't want any type of herb residue in your infusion oil, then you want to use a cheesecloth, because this is what it looks like otherwise. You'll see that there's some pieces, but this is our finished product. And yeah, you just put it in a jar. So that's how you make infusion oils. It's very easy, with heat or without heat. It's all about what you decide to do. Enjoy the process and have fun with this. Peace and love, guys.